Right, let's do a little test, shall we? Let's stand here. See what it looks like. Are we in? Hell yeah, baby. Oh, it needs it clean. What's up, buddy? Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to my video. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today, my dog just nearly took me out. Today, we're going to be doing a little 500-mile review of my Triumph Daytona. It has been 500 borderline spectacular miles, and I thought, the sun's out, it's beautiful weather, I want to go out on the bike, and I feel like we should probably film a video while we do so. So, we're going to talk about my Daytona 675, and I can't stop smiling already, man. This has literally been the best thing I've ever bought. Bought a lot. I'd probably say yeah. I'd probably say yeah. Yeah, it has been. So far, anyway. I love it. So where do I start? I bought the bike probably like, what, five weeks ago? About a month ago now? I think I bought a bike about a month ago. I can't really remember. Maybe a month. Around. I bought it recently. And we've just ticked over about 500 miles on it. Obviously, it's had some flaws. Even if it's had problems, am I still happy with it, you know? So I think we'll talk mainly about it when I hop on. I want to test the new GoPro setting I've made and see if that works better for riding on the bike. But I have to buy my old helmet for that because I still haven't got my new chin mount through. So initial thoughts of the first 500 miles. It's been absolutely spectacular. I feel like it's helping so much, not only just with my happiness, but mental health as well. It's a beautiful thing. I still think it looks amazing. It fits in the garage amazing. I can fit it in my garden through the gates as well because it's so slim, because it's an inline 3. So the bikes are slimmer than other sports bikes, and I still love the black and the gold. I'm going to take it out for a ride and see. Probably take it up to Harwich or something. Yeah, I mean, I can keep waffling on here, or we could get changed. Gonna be okay there, do you reckon? Pip, 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 pip. Hopefully the angle's better. Yes, I know my driveway needs seaweed. I've done it. We're just waiting for it all to die. Oh, I love that whine. I've really grown to love the noise this inline 3 from Triumph makes. God, it's so cool. That new shark helmet I've got as well, by the way, is just so good. I'd much rather be wearing that than this one. Really grown into that too, I feel. Beeping. I hope the camera is in a good position for you guys today, because I really didn't like the last time, but I might need to get some different mounts or something just to extend it out a little bit. But yeah, welcome back to the Triumph, the Daytona 675. I bloody love this thing. I thought after 500 miles I should probably hop on and let everybody know my initial thoughts of getting on a Daytona, how it's been, the gear and all that sort of stuff. So I want to quickly say I hadn't ridden a bike in what I think was 7 years. So it was 7 years off, and I didn't mess around. I went straight back to a sports bike. It's where I feel comfortable. So I've always been on, other than motocross, so I thought it was a good place to get back on. And look how smoky that car is in front. Smells good. Give me the fumes. The first, must have been 100 odd miles I did on it were on old tyres. I've recently fitted the Michelin something GP2s. They're really, really nice. Haven't obviously got all the way to the sidewall yet. I'm not a big leaner on the road, obviously, but I've worn most of it in now. But we will be getting on track soon. We've got to just look at one more issue. The bike seems to have started throwing up, but I do believe it could have been my messing around with it to fix this thing. The kill switch might have yanked on the clutch wire a little bit, so I think it might be slipping top end, but I think the clutch line might be too tight. I tried to loosen it last night. We'll find out today if it's made any difference or not. I want to film another video for the IVelL channel. If you haven't subscribed to that, that is the dedicated bike channel that I'll be making more random videos on and all that sort of stuff, and more bike related stuff that I don't think will fit on this channel, so go give that a follow. I'll link that in the top comment and in the description, or on the community page if anybody wants to go check that out. That would be absolutely amazing. Anyone that's followed me for a long time, this up here is where I used to sneak into to do photo shoots for magazines. This place up here. So sick. Look at that. Oh, so they haven't got the gate. They've got the gate up. We could sneak back in. So yeah, I just it's fucking so good. So I'm going to do a whole video, like I said, on the other channel, so go check that out. And then this one, I wanted to talk about the bike. So my 500-mile review. When I first got on it, that whistle, the whine that this thing has, I thought it was a problem. But apparently it is completely normal. That is just speed triple noise. So that's pretty sweet knowing that. Now I've kind of grown to love it. Just like, he wanted a rev, so give him one. Yeah, grown to love it. And God, the noise of this thing's absolutely insane. I love it so much. A few of my favorite things about the bike is how skinny it is. I get to filter pretty much everywhere. It's pretty amazing. The Speed Triple's engine has so much like mid-range torque and go. Like, you can literally be flopping around like this, and then out of nowhere you can just overtake everybody. Obviously within the speed limit. And yeah, there's no real, like, when I used to have my CBR, I used to feel like you had to be high end everywhere, revs way to get anything. This, I feel like you can just, oh my God, it's just so good at every rev. Obviously, getting back on a sports bike was just pure exhilaration. Wow, the buzz was just something else. Oh my God, it's like I said before, I feel like it's such a great way of therapy. I don't listen to music or nothing when I'm on mine, and I like to just be alone with my thoughts and let my head then just rest to peace, sort of thing, like rest to nothing. Oh my God, I got a fly in my fucking helmet. Get out, you little fuck! What the fuck view? Oh my word. The smells when you're out on a bike, because you're in obviously helmet, you smell everything, it's so good. Right, see, third gear. No problems at all. I love it so much. Wow, what a cool thing to own. Reliability wise, obviously the new tyres, they ended up being about 400, I think. Fitted up at MOT a bike in Colchester. The kill switch that I replaced was £36, so that wasn't bad at all, but that was just time and stress of figuring out what was wrong with it. Feels like the clutch is slipping, but people were saying that this could just be tight. I loosened it off last night. We haven't had a problem yet, but we haven't been at the higher revs where it seems to have the issue. But overall, I have fell completely and utterly in love, not just with this bike, but with the Triumph brand. It's been pretty, this kid doesn't come out in front of me. It's been pretty amazing, really. I've learned a lot about the bikes. Learned a lot about the history of Triumph. I understand now why the Daytona exists, and oh my God, I just think it's such a sick story, and it's like a British brand. Cool thing, and it just handles so well. I'm still getting to grips with going fast in corners, but obviously on a like, straight line it's really, really easy. The bike just feels so manageable. Oh, I hate this helmet compared to my new one. The new one kind of ruined this one for me, if I'm honest. But just to even come out on a ride like this today, like, I just wanted to do just to embrace life. I just feel that's what I get to do now. To me it just feels like such a treat to be able to do this. I feel like it's like, I was thinking about this the other day, like to ride a motorcycle of any ilk, it's not definitely not the safest mode of transport, but when they were originally made, people didn't care about safety. That wasn't like a thing. No one cared. It was just like, I kind of see it as like, all right, they were looking at a fast way to get around, and just chucking an engine in a push bike was obviously a means to an end. But also people then really got into it, like I am, like loving it. And it's like, it's just one of them things that human beings made because it's fun, and that's like such a sick. Like, people don't do this because, oh, it's safe or it's convenient. Well, it's very convenient, but like, it's not when you've got a sports bike with no boot space. But it's just like the feeling, the freedom, the at one with nature, the fear of riding as well, I guess. As I go around this blind corner, anybody can be on the wrong side of the road, and you're like, whoa. The feeling of speed, the sensation, the exhilaration, the adrenaline kick that you get from this, it's just all like a magic combination of just exhilaration and happiness. Like, the money can't buy unless you buy a motorbike. That's kind of how I see it. Like, thing that you really get close to other than this is I'd compare it to drifting. Like when you're on the limit and drifting, doing something really scary. Whoa, hey, you were going a bit quick there. Really scary, like in drifting, and that buzz I get from that, it's a very similar experience. But with this, it's not just like in the corner. Give this guy a wave. This is all the time. Instead of just like when I'm throwing a car sideways, you have to get up to speed and yank and throw it around. This is just, I get to start it and my heart starts racing. I'm like, wow, this thing's insane. And I just adore everything about it. I love it. I love it so much, and it's such a beautiful expression of freedom. And actually, what I will say, there's some negatives of the bike. I find the seat position really weird. I feel like when we're just cruising, I'm not sitting in the middle of the back of the seat. I feel like it pushes me to the tank. Now, I don't know if that's all superbikes or sports. I don't know if that's all sports bikes. I can't remember what this Honda was like, if I'm honest. But I feel like I'm pushed to like hump the tank. Obviously, I can put myself further back, but I feel like I'm pushing myself to be further back. So that's a little bit of a weird thing. I don't know if anybody else experiences that on these, but another thing is obviously I've had the reliability issues. I think that's just it's a 2010 bike that I hasn't really been ridden in a long time, and now I'm riding it a lot, so I think things just happen, you know. I think it's one of them, so I'm not too fazed by that. Plus I don't mind working on it. Wow, I can't see the thing. Also, even with this screen, the wind is pretty gnarly, but I think that's just natural. So yeah, no real complaints other than this seat. I think the seat position's a bit shit. I think that's my only real whinge if I did have one. So I've just got home from riding around on this thing and thought there's probably some things I haven't mentioned of the bike since I got it or whatever. And one I thought happens now. So I wanted to just show you. So as I move the bike in to where it lives, in my garage, you will see a chair and a light setup, right? So the light setup originally came because I was filming a YouTube video and the lights in here in the garage are just a couple of shitty bulbs. So I needed better light. And then what's kind of started happening is in the evening, I sit on this little tub chair, go to the light switch, and I sit in here and I just look at it. So this is something I've just started doing. I sit in the garage and I have a few minutes to myself. I look at the bike, I try and show the bike a lot of respect. I know how dangerous they can be when mistreated or through someone else's mistakes. I understand that, and I love this thing. I love it. It was the bike I wanted in the colours I wanted. I made it happen. I've got gear that I'm so comfortable to ride in. Now I could ride across Europe in this, and feel very comfortable. Knee pads in. I do need to get a back plate for this, but I still need to lose a little bit more weight before we do that thing. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a bit it's a bit random one, innit? But why not? Wanted to make a video. Want to make on my Daytona. So that's what we do. So from me and the bike, and from Finn, who's in the house, I'll see you guys again very soon. We've got some car content coming. We've got an event in Scotland soon, so need to get ready for that. So I'm excited. It's all great. Thank you very much for watching, people. I'll see you again in another video.